Alright. Let's see. Hearthstone. This is a good first step. Hey! Nisek 22! Hey! What's up, Firestarter 2202? Is anybody... Do you may have any good deck? Oh, man. Crane's number... Oh, he's playing the shaman thing. Oh, I can't even chat to people. Why am I in offline mode? We're not that tryhard. I'm generally not in offline mode. I forgot I was... Why was I that tryhard? You're gonna be upset if you try and be that tryhard. Don't take things too seriously, guys. Yeah, not into that shaman deck. Me Tarzan, you Jane. What? Is Crane hitting on me right now? Crane. I didn't know you felt that way. How well does he know Tarzan? Hit him with some quotes. I don't think he's watched the movie recently. Good old Tarzan from 1999. He doesn't even know. He's never watched Tarzan. He's never seen it. He's never seen Tarzan. He went deep in this meme, and I've gone deeper than he's gonna understand. There's like 2 people in the world that are gonna get this. And me and those 2 people are buds, man. Yeah, Tarzan came out in 1999. Yeah, we're fucking old, dude. Me and you, Arc 11 Arc. That is wild, right? Like, it seems like it's not even that long ago. Alright, guys, what deck should I play? We're gonna do an all Twitch chat deck stream. Who is in Twitch chat and has decks that we stream? That was the year when you were born. Go to sleep! It's 9:30, dude! Shit! Oh, actually, you're like 17, right? 17, 18? Depending on the month, right? No, never mind. It's only like 9:30 for you. I'm tripping, man. Oh, you're cool. We'll give it an hour, and then you'll probably tuck her out. A friendly cure has the deck. You had that too fast. This is gonna be terrible. That's too fast. What Q1 game of this? A friendly cure. This is Mech Hunter, dude. It seems like an okay deck. What do you feel about the Mecharoo's though, a friendly cure? Are you into that Mecharoos? I don't know how into the Mecharoos I am, dude. That's where I discern. You love the Mecharoos. Underrated. He's all about Ruru Mecharoo. I don't even believe you right now, dude. There's literally no way. Mecharoo's not poggers. Mecharoo's at anything the indifferent face, which I don't even know if there's an emote for that. It's just okay. Like Mecharoo doesn't leave me satisfied inside. It just leaves me mildly complacent. It's the colon / mark. I don't. That's not even dissatisfied though. That's the upset face. Like that's too upset to be dissatisfied, right? It's like more middle ground than that. Like it's just like a. No, there's too much eyebrow in that. There's too much eyebrow. Just. Nah, it's too much. There's too much lip tension, right? Just more. Nah, it's. It's either lip tension or eyebrows. I go too deep on, right? Like it's that sensitive in between those two, right? You give it half lip tension, half eyebrow tension of. Right, like cut the lip tension and eyebrow tension in half, and that's the Mecharoo. You know? Wayne Gretzky. I'm actually related to Wayne Gretzky. Like, not immediately, but like far back. No joke. So it humors me. The name is similar. Blaine's Joker 22 just resubscribed for 5 months in a row. Welcome back to the Batcave. Team Thingman, Blaine's Joker 22. A man that sees powerful content and just agrees with it emotionally. He's just a smart dude. Good job, Blaze Joker 22. Wait, 5/5 is sweet. Protecting my mech board seems like not the most important thing in the world at the moment. I'd rather have a 5/5 than a 1/5 and a 1/1. Let's kill this stupid noob. Point A. Punish him. Bury him deep. I'm happy for you, Arc 11 Arc. I'm glad that you like the stream so far. This can't be your favorite stream ever, though. It's only been like 7, not even, it's got to be 6 minutes if I had to count it on my fingers. You gotta two-hand that, obviously. Get in there, Ruru. Ruru. He don't got it. He don't got it. Yeah, I'm talking about, you know, the 4477. How come I never answer your texts? Gamer boy, you got the wrong number. I don't see any of your texts.
Don't tell me what to do.
Go 5/5. It's the sound of the cube leveling up. Gamer boy, how good are you at geography? We need a geography guy for our trivia team. Look, we're on the cusp of winning 10 G's, dude. If you can pull in some heavyweight geography questions, easy 10 grand for you, dude. Not even kidding. Most of the stream, I'm pretty carefree and mimi. But straight up, geography is the weak spot. 10 G's, you're in there. Let's hit it, man. Number 1 Michigan trivia team. Geography's the weak spot. All 50 states under 10 seconds? Yeah, right. USA geography, sure, that's easy. But what about African geography? That's the tricky bit. Nobody learns that in school. They should. They just don't in school. The questions, man. That's what they're on. Am I drinking? The man's got a beer in his hand. Half the time it's in my mouth, and you ask him if he's drinking. No, I love just putting it near my mouth and gargling it and then spitting it back in the bottle. I'm just pretending to drink it. They say in school there's no stupid questions, but they lied to you. They're trying to make you feel better. Alright, let's make some 7-7s. He don't run twisting nether. He don't run no twisting nether. You know he doesn't run no twisting nether. Blaze Joker 22 says, hell yeah, stoned and watching some HQ content. Pour one out for the homies. It's my B-day tomorrow. Happy birthday, Blaze Joker. It's Blaze Joker's birthday, man. Everybody show some Blaze Joker some love. Give him a happy birthday. How do you kill both those 7-7s though? Right? Nah. Nah. That's absurd. You're home, go drunk. That's the truth. Tell that to a washing machine every time. You try and throw a comforter in that thing, it never works. Pisses me off. Crimson Shack used 100 bits and says Firebat drinking and winning. Well, he played Gul'dan, so you said that too soon, man. You jinxed me. You gotta knock on wood before you say that. Gul'dan is a son of a bitch. He don't got no BGH, no Twisted Nether, no Siphon Soul, no Spellstone Double Charge. Piece of cake. Am I high? No. Demon King HS used 10 bits and says, I fucking love Drunk Bat. Take my bits and buy more beer. Yeah, dude. I got Corona Premium, which is a sick bait because it's not actually premium. It's actually low carb, healthy for you beer that tastes like garbage. So don't buy into that bait. It's the first beer other than regular Corona that Corona's launched in 12 years. Fun trivia fact. But it is just much worse than regular Corona. It's actually straight up terrible. But it's healthy for you, so you don't get fat. Which, my girlfriend's buying the beer lately, and obviously I'm getting fat, and she's trying to subtly tell me so, because now she's buying healthy beer. Don't recommend. William, the potato brain, used 4 bits and says, cheer for, take my only bits in honor of you nailed it. Shout out to Omnistone. Shout out to Omnistone. I'm not wearing the Omnistone shirt. I thought it was for a second. I'm wearing a Cloud9 shirt. Satchworth used 2 bits and says, let's see more Junk Bat, please. Probably not. Probably not. I take great pride in my stream, so I try to be upholding that. I usually drunk stream on other people's stream and then try and maintain family-friendly content on my stream. So I'm going to try my best, as while I'm intoxicated, to make sure that I do not curse and stay family friendly and appropriate. Because I think that generally my audience appreciates that. But, you know. Let's go, Mecharoo. Roo-roo!
Unity, precision,
I don't think it's very likely that we're going to win, but there's maybe some potential for a good Deathstalker Rexar turn. Your secret's safe for Twitch chat. See, they told me that before. That Black Knight's a bummer. That's a GG. I don't actually swear that often, but I swear occasionally. I always feel awkward swearing in Twitch. You're just going down on your permanent record. I don't want people to think of me that way. Right? Like, it's a total normal thing that every human being does. But at the same time, it's nothing that any human being wants on their permanent record, really. Here's another. Alright. We got a better one. A friendly Cure updated it. He's got a better list for us. Alright, Cure. This is what a friendly Cure would queue at #1 legend to try and take the Hall of Fame from the opposition. Yeah, this isn't a meme deck. Starliner's tier 1. I'm not playing your goddamn your gosh darn Starliner deck. Your gosh darn Starliner deck is full of phooey. Come on, man. What is this? This seems real. Alright, come on. A friendly Cure. Take some tips. We're not playing Meteorologist. That's the buzz card, right? Like, you see a Meteorologist in there and you're like, wait a minute, this isn't real. You know? Have I tried Token Druid? Get the hell out of here. Ban that guy. No, you're done. Token Druid? Time out. I timed that guy out. Token Druid? Have you tried Token Druid? You played Hearthstone before? Lol. No, get out of my channel. No. You guys like, alright, you know what's really fun? Ignoring all the fun things and playing Token Druid. Woo! Woo! No, get out. No. I'm not having any of that. Not even a little bit of that. Ugh. That guy. What deck are you trying to play today? I'm trying to play something cool, man. I'm not trying to play Token Druid. I'm definitely not trying to play Token Druid. You should try Malagos Druid. Look at man. That guy just wants a timeout. I'm not going to give it to him because that's what he wants, right? Like, you can't give the timeout to the guy that wants the timeout. He's asking for it too much at that point, right? So it's like, why do it? I'm gonna try Raza Priest. I have not tried Raza Priest. If I'm real with you, haven't even tried it.
Here we go.
So I like Mudkips. Mudkips were probably the most powerful choice during that expansion. I went with Trico, but I think Mudkip was probably the better choice. But Trico was cool, dude. I did like Mudkips. It's over. You learn Earthquake when you evolve into your tier 3. It's broken as hell. If this stream is going to have any longevity, we're going to need to mix some water in with this. I tell you what. Otherwise, we are going to crash and burn way before you want me to. Torchic? Torchic was a bait. Torchic's like the original Corridor Creeper bait. No. You would play Torchic, wouldn't you?
No shinies.
Was that 5,000 bits? 5,000 bits from Big Bossa! Holy smokes. He says, my only request is that you enjoy your day. Every minute of sadness is a moment of happiness we will never get back. Thanks, man. I appreciate the donation, dude. I am definitely enjoying myself, man. Thanks for the bits. I really appreciate that. Do I have to read it 5,000 times because it's a 5,000 bit donation? I'm not that drunk yet, but we're close. Rasputin just subscribed. Thanks for the subscription, dude. Welcome to Batcave Team Thing, man. Papa Drew Crew just subscribed. Welcome to Batcave Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Such Worth used 2 bits and says, seems good too. Let's see more drunk bat, please. Not that much. Mildly. I don't like to drink on my own stream. I feel like I release subpar content. Blade Master 81. That's the literal first time anyone has subscribed with the number 81. Just subscribed. Welcome to Batcave Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support.
Monsters
Here we go.
Have fun with that. We're chipping him down, one step at a time. The Modify just subscribed. Welcome back, Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Demon King HS just used 10 bits and says, what happens to you when you get bits? I have no idea what that means. Dude, another Malagoose? The goose is loose. Guys, check this out. I love that that's a button that I can just push. God, that makes me happy. There's nothing better than the goose button. Hit this guy in the face. Control Warrior won't kill me. Alpaca Bowler 2 just subscribed. Welcome to the Batcave Team Thing, man. I appreciate the support, and so does the goose. Caw-caw! Alright, let's get the other guy that unleashes the goose. That's a 1-of in our deck. Why is that a 1-of in this deck? That seems like that should be a strict 2-of. We're actually gonna get aggroed down by Control Warrior. Why is there vanishes in our deck? This deck proposes a lot of questions. I got the answer. Alright, let's draw this Vanish. We get Vanish or Prep here, and we're just we're in the green. Actually, what does this do? We could do this 4 times? We could maybe buy a turn. You know? Alright. We hit it 3 times here. Backstab hit it 1 time on the other thing. Give ourselves a turn. Here's this 4. 4 is not bad. 4 is reasonable, right? Right? Sure. We'll give it a go. Give it a go. We can even throw on a backstab fan. Oh, no, there's more guys out of this. This guy's a son of a bitch. I mean, it's the card. Whoosh. Okay. Why do we only run 1 Kobold Illusionist in our Kobold Illusionist Malagos deck? That seems ridiculous. Oh, you're supposed to save it for the Necrom Vial. Just run double Kobold Illusionist. What are we doing with this Necrom Vial? The Necrom Vial makes no sense. Run double Kobold Illusionist. And just Malagos a couple times. It's much more flexible. If going full OTK is just unreasonable. It puts too much pressure. These vanishes are ridiculous. Apparently we don't run anything else to death rattles, so let's just swing. We got melee, sinister strike, prepavis, razor pedal shenanigans for lethal. Geddon? You got Geddon? Geddon or second blood razor? There's no way, man. You gotta play double Cobalt Illusionist in your Cobalt Illusionist Malagos deck. Play Cobalt Illusionist ×2 and then play things that work with Cobalt Illusionist. The Modify use 15 hundo bits as a whole lot of biddies. He says hashtag more drunk bat. I appreciate the bits, man. Thank you for the support. Viewmaze just subscribed. Welcome back, team thing, man. Appreciate the support. Alright. Let's get this Axolotine, man. I got you. Axolotine. Here we go. Axolotine broke the meta. He says the greatest deck in the world is this. Here we go. Axolotine breaking the meta, taking it to #1 legend. He's rocking the Death Rattle Rogue from what it looks like here. He's got a Shadow Steps and Death Rattle Rogue. Known as Labracuda Miracle Rogue. Miracle Rogue Myra Miracle Rogue. What are you doing? Why? How did we win? I don't know. Let's cue it and find out halfway through. This is the Shadow Step the Myra? What is this? What is the purpose of these Shadow Steps? I'm lost here. I don't know what's going on. Was there even... There's no 4/4 in here that makes spiders. What is going on in the middle of this? Oh, there's Pogos. Alright, Pogos makes sense. Pogos makes sense. Okay, it's some sort of Pogo Hopper Rogue. Pogo. Isn't Pogo just confirmed bad? I've read a lot of Twitter and they've said, don't do that. I don't know, man. Maybe you broke the code, though. Doomsayers. I mean, late game we win, right? I do love me some bunnies. Those gosh darn bunnies. They're so adorable. You just want to take one home with you, man. We're gonna beat some control mage, I tell you what. We're like Jade Druid, except much worse. Rito52 just asks, are you sober, Firebat? Plan to entice played to high legend. Guys, the trick here is, if you're legend before the expansion, it doesn't matter what you do, you're gonna stay high legend. Sorry to break the news to you, that everything played at high legend right now doesn't matter. It will all be different in 10 days. Maybe even less. High legend at the moment's a lie. You're buying into the system, man. I don't know. Some of them might be real. Most of them I don't think are real. I'm not even kidding you, dude. Most of High Legend is just a complete joke right now. I follow all the Twitter feeds, dude. I follow all the Twitter feeds. Also, Tice is freaking good. Have you seen Tice play? There's like 4 players in the world that I think can make hand reads as good as me, and Tice is clearly one of them. Have you seen Tice play the game? Tice is a goddamn monster. Tice and Life Coach trained together. Trained. Like people train for the Olympics. And if you ask Life Coach, Tice was better at the end of the training. Guy's a beast. But no, I've trained for hand rating and stuff like that. Tice is better. Alright, let's Fester Root this guy. Fester Roots are hilarious, right?
Here we go.
I miss Life Coach too. Fester Roots are so funny. Look at this shit. He's got to deal with this. He's like, what the hell is this guy doing? He's just got random little saplings and shit. Oh, God. God, that makes me so happy. Have another Caliseth. Have one on the house. You know, I'm not gonna throw away this coin. What's he got to do with a Caliseth? This guy's big spell mage. Why is Caliseth even in his deck? Just rubbing the fact that Caliseth is in his deck. Show how much of a waste of time that is. He already drew both Caliseths. What's the worst he could do? Not Doomsayer. Don't play the Doomsayer. I'm in a... This... I love the idea of spamming Splintering Festrums versus Mage. I don't know why that makes me as happy as it does, but it really makes me happy. Why aren't these tree ants? Blizzard, what are you doing? Tree ant druid, let's get some Splintering Festroots in there, yeah? Come on, man. Alright, double Caliseth buff mage, and he's played 0 Caliseth buff cards. He's got 6 minions in his deck. I'm just amazed this didn't get polymorphed. Yeah, I'll have more of those. Yeah. That seems like something that is very difficult for mage to deal with. Give me as many of those as you can give me. Let's go to town, man. Splintering Festroots the hell out of this fool. I got 3 more Splintering Festroots in my deck. He doesn't have nearly enough polymorphs to deal with this. He's gonna Starliner the minions? He can't Starliner. I messed up the mana cost of all of them. He's got too many Caliseths to make that happen. Played around it. Dude, I have more Splintering Festroots than anyone's ever put in their deck on purpose, ever. I actually don't even want to sap that. That's actually a decent minion. That's my last Pogo Hopper. We're saving that guy. There's Festroot and chill.
Here we go.
Bam. 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 Zilliax. Zilliax actually trades really well with that.
Unity, precision,
Easy turn.
Here we go.
It's our current flavor of dad rock. I'm actually not listening to any dad rock right now. I'm listening to... What am I listening to right now? I don't know. Pictures of Girls by Wallows, but what playlist? I forget how to figure out what playlist I'm listening to. Oh, it's on my phone. Some weird alternative playlist. Come on, Splinterroot. Show him who's the boss. You the boss. Splinterroot's just the ultimate value machine in control mirrors. Missed sub. Sorry about that. Heartless Nobody just subscribed. Welcome back, Eve. Team Thing Man. Appreciate the support. The Miss Marcy just subscribed. Welcome back, Eve. Team Thing Man. Appreciate the support. So Spooky just used 5 bits and says, Firebat, did you see the bug in your last game? Minstrel didn't draw cards. Those gosh darn minstrels. They've teamed up against me to try and stop me from drawing the cards. It's a conspiracy. Yeah, I'm looking at you. We draw it at a very opportune time. Get out of here.
There once was a man from Gilnet.
I think we're supposed to lab recruiter the Pogo Hoppers.
Leave slash.
Here we go.
I just ripped it on Splattering Fester Root. Dude, Splattering Fester Root's kind of dank, though. Boy, what are you gonna do?
So many options.
Honestly,
Here we go.
we'll probably still win. I think Fester is just a beast. Punch it, you won't. Yo, if I would have read that before I did my turn, I would have punched it. No joke. Oh, dude, he's got a finisher. He's got the Pocket Galaxy. He's actually gonna try and end it. How much do these cost? 1? Come on, man. Why don't you cost 0? We gotta find the other lab recruiter, though. Alright, we'll just extend another. I can take 4. Don't worry about it. Spilling Fest Roots are a very mild form of pressure. They're like as mild as you could possibly get.
Come dance to my song.
Whoa, how's it only a 1-1 left? What happened to my goddamn, gosh darn tree? There was a lot more of a tree there when I left. Okay, let's. We're gonna charge up the hopper. Take this seriously. When he draws, it extends his fatigue. I am the birthday man. Use 1 bits and says Shadowwalk Shaman is great now with Corpse Digger. Please try my list. https://hsreplay.net/replay/J capital V, V capital E, capital C, lowercase c, capital B, 4 I, 6 capital V, capital P, PSA, 2 lowercase g, capital W, P, capital J, capital V. No, I don't want to try that list. I don't want to. How much damage can we take? We don't have any life steal left. We might be in trouble, guys.
I want you, and you, and you.
I don't know if I can bring the board back. That's a 7/7. When did the bunnies get so big, man? When did it become about size? Then one day just used 100 bits and says, Drunk Bat, Firebat, hi YouTube. Hello. Lyrics Play, you just subscribed. Welcome back, hey, Team Thing Man. Appreciate the support. I'm a Pelican, just used 10 bits and says, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one. What happened to the Mechathun priest? I don't know, they submitted this. Leviathan 485 used 400 bits and says, today is a good day. Today is a good day, man. Today is a good day. I don't think we're gonna win. He's actually at 13. We're so close, but we can't actually... we can't play the third Festerud. It actually threatens to kill us. So we'll probably take the Pogo Hopper approach here. I actually don't see anything happening, guys. This seems better. Withura just subscribed. Welcome back, Abe. Team Thing Man, appreciate the support. Henry Schnitzel just subscribed. No, he donated 1 bit, I'm sorry. He says, that's only cheer, I'm poor. Thanks for your cheer, dude. Denied, use 1 bit and says, you messed up my name on my sub too, it's denied. Irony. Alright, thanks, Denied Irony, appreciate the support. Fatigue for 2. Oi. No.
Cannot escape the shadow of death.
Mr. 83. We're dead, actually. I have large bunnies, but they have no direction. Can I try out your shuffle, rogue? Yes. Yes, I can. I'll play this well. We're dead. GG.
Well played.
Why didn't you bounce the rabbit and play the bunny twice? He's got a giggling inventor in his hand. What do you want from me, man? We were dead for like 5 turns. He's milking the experience. We got 200 dust. Alright. Shoot. I only have gold and lab. I only have gold and cheap shot. No, get out of here. I was trying to get rid of you. We're close. Nope, only golden. Dread scale knight. What do you think you're worth? Nope, nope, nope. Mekaru. You're here to stay, buddy. You're lucky I can't get rid of you. Get out of my deck. Jungle Panther! You are no longer on the hunt. Raid leader can stay. It's those raids to lead. Tharamalar Farseer. Why were you here there? Card's trash. If you run this card in your deck, it's not a good deck. Straight up. I have 2 Spellbreakers. Why is this saying caution? Alright, do we have enough dust yet? I need 1 C-Form Bomber. And an Elec. God damn it, that brings up Elemental. Eliek. Hey everybody. Why are you hiding? It's like you don't even want me to craft you. Finals! Funk Ingo used 1 bits and says no gold, no cry. Hey guys, man, you watch my stream a lot, dude. I appreciate you. I see you every day. Good music, bad gameplay is just subscribed. Welcome back, Abe. Team Thing Man, appreciate the support. I don't play any music. So clearly he's here just for the gameplay, man. Awesome. Good music, bad gameplay. You've been baited, dude. You're just in here for the good gameplay. Denied. Used 10 bits and says, if you craft a golden whiz-bang the entire deck, he give you golden woodkin cool stream. Yeah. I'm not playing a whiz-bang deck, though, man. I'm playing Twitch Chat's deck. The Twitch Chat knows the truth. That's what they tell me. Cool guy guac just used 5 bits. Oh, I love some guacamole. Is it rude / annoying to ask you to check out lists, or are you cool with it? I really don't care about anything right now. Whatever you want, bro. I'm down. Iconic Plast used 50 bits and said, is there some kind of spiteful paladin out there with prismatic lens? Dude. You're going deep, man. If you get there, let me know. Denied. Use 1 bits and says, is that Corona, by the way? If so, good choice. This is a Corona. The Corona Premier. The new brand of Corona. Which is not actually any better than regular Corona. It's the low-carb Corona to try and make you less fat. Henry Schnitzel used 1 bit and said, that's my only cheer, I'm poor. Thanks, Henry. I Appreciated all of them much. With Truna just subscribed, welcome back 18 thing man, appreciate the support. Chaos 248 just used 4 bits and says, oh hi there. How you doing, Chaos? I appreciate the support. Entropy. Waste 1 just subscribed. Welcome to the Batcave team thing, man. I appreciate your support. Finals. Funk Ingo used 2 bits and says, yeah, I'm around a lot. Hearthstone content of choice right here. Hey guys. 2. Cool. Glad you're here, dude. Larry 2001 used 100 bits and says, you're one of my favorite streamers slash YouTubers slash casters. I love you, no homo. Or it can be a homo, whatever you're into. Less than 3. Thanks, man. I appreciate the support. Why is my minion a frog? Push the 4. Show him the business. Double dip that cold blood. That's what it's about. Freeloader used 100 bits and says, nice to see you finally cutting loose a bit. Let's get a few W's tonight, Bat. Hell yeah. I mean, sure we will. Thanks for the donation, man. Appreciate the support. Man of Cheese. Oh, gosh, I love some cheese. 575. Used 1 bit and says, Firebat, you're a sweet and I love you. Or you're so sweet and I love you. And I love your stream. But I don't see some sick tempo quest priest where you just drop the W reckless experimenter on 5 and play eggs and bleep. Then I'm going to Zilay. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, watch Zilay, man. I love Zilay. Watch Zilay's stream, dude. If all of you guys go leave my stream and watch Zilay instead, I'll be happy. I think Zilay's a really cool dude, and I like him a lot. And if you watch his stream, then that's basically the same thing as watching my stream. I'd appreciate that equally as much. He's a good friend of mine. Demon King used 5 bits and says, do you get anything when people donate bits? Well, I get the bits that they donate. That's how donating works. The Signal Lives On used 2 bits and says, enjoy your beer night. Cheers, 1. Thanks, man. I'm going to enjoy it the best I can. I hope you enjoy it too, dude. I hope you're having a good time. Hambone1229 used 1 bit and says, what's the most viable warrior deck right now? I don't know, but I bet you it's got Boomship in it. Boomship is sweet. That card is really good. I'm gonna throw some bombs with this stupid idiot. You know what? I'm gonna pick this back up and throw more bombs at him. I don't give a shit. Control this. Stupid noob. It's a Haunter. Just subscribe. Welcome to the Batcave team thing, man. Appreciate the support. Netocraze, he just used 15 bits and says, what's your favorite type of sandwich? Nice stream, by the way. I don't know. I like ham and cheese. Depending on, you know, your social status. Do you consider hot dog a sandwich? I like hot dogs. Nice bratwurst even is really good. You know, you get some bratwurst with sauerkraut, mustard, ketchup on top, some relish even. It's a good sandwich if you consider that a sandwich. Most people don't, but I say, you know what? Throw it in the ballpark. Let's see what happens. Most people don't, so I go for that ham and cheese. But only if it's like some thick-cut Dearborn style ham, you know, some brown sugar on the outside kind of ham. Not so that thin-cut, water-added bullshit sandwich meat ham. Nah, that's garbage, man. Get some thick-cut ham that's actually worth eating and put it in my sandwich. I'm tired of you calling just this weird water-added bullshit ham. That's not what a ham is. And I'm sick of it. So, it depends, you know, what kind of person you are. Give this guy the bombs.
I got a bomb for you.
Step right fighter.
We're gonna trade because we got a lot of bombs coming. He's got the business heading towards him. Hey Zalay, how's it going? Get on that pull-up train. I'm not gonna do a pull-up. If you want to pull up, subscribe to Zalay. There's no way in hell I'm about to do a pull-up right now. You are nuts if you think I'm gonna do a pull-up. Hambone1229 used 1 bits and says, "What's the most viable warrior deck right now?" Probably some with Boom Chip. The Signal lives on. Oh, I've already read these, both of these actually. BK7690 used 1 bit. I can't hear you, BK Broiler says, "Behave yourself, Cthulhu is watching." I'm scared of Cthulhu.
So many options.
Welcome to my web.
It's a Haunter just subscribed. Welcome back, Cave Team Thing Man. Appreciate the support. Gamma Gooey just subscribed. Welcome to back, Cave Team Thing Man. Appreciate the support. Leary 2001 used 7 bits and says, "Both you and Zalay have strong opinions and personalities. Do you guys ever clash or fight over Hearthstone at Oomph?" Oh, Hearthstone stuff. So it's separated between 2 lines, and I was like, what the hell is this guy trying to say? For sure, man. Me and Zalay definitely getting some conflicts all the time, actually. It's definitely not unreasonable to get in some Hearthstone-related conflicts. But at the end of the day, I don't think it ever really, like, puts a divide between us, but we definitely disagree in a lot of Hearthstone-related subjects. For sure. You can't actually care about something and not disagree with everyone else. Like, the amount of passion I have for this game makes me literally disagree with every other person alive at some point. There's no person that exists that I have the same opinions on every Hearthstone topic with. I will disagree with them at some things. Whether that's playstyles with specific decks or whether that's just, like, cards that belong in a specific deck. There's going to be a topic that you can find where I will disagree with no matter what Hearthstone pro you name. And I could be wrong, I could be right. It doesn't matter. It's just what happens when you have something that you care about. And Hearthstone's something I care about. And it's something that doesn't have an absolute right. I think there's no absolute right to Hearthstone. There's not going to be something where you're like, this is the best deck you should play all the time. This is the absolute masterpiece, the tier Omega Zero perfect thing that you can be doing. It's never going to happen. It's a game about variance and a game about balancing risks. So there's never going to be the absolute holy grail best thing you can be doing. There's going to be things that are slightly close to optimal. Depends on the meta. Always depends on the meta. So you're never right and you're never wrong. And that's what makes it so elusive and so magical, man. Can this guy just die from these bombs really quick? When's that going to happen? Stefan Jajorup7 used 35 bits and says, "What's up, Buyer Fat? Enjoying the stream from Denmark. Enjoy my 35 bits. I'm poor, so this may be my final donation." I appreciate your donation, man. You should check out Crane. Crane's from Denmark. He would appreciate your support. Crane's a really cool streamer from Denmark. I really enjoy Crane's company. He's a little bit of a memer, but not as big of a memer as I am, I would say. He's more serious than I am for sure. But a swell gent nonetheless. Me and Crane usually get together at least once a month, play some Warcraft 3 custom maps. He's from Denmark. There's probably like 3 mainstream Twitch streamers from Denmark that are, I would say, very good at Hearthstone. Crane is one of them. So if you're from Denmark and you got that national pride fever, make sure to check out some Crane, man. Pyranos, who's 5 bits and says, "What happened to Life Coach? Why did he quit?" There's a lot of speculation about that. I don't know the exact answer. I can only, expand on the speculation, which I don't feel comfortable doing. I don't want to expand on that speculation of why he quit. So I'm just not going to answer that question. But I mean, you can Google it yourself, read about the Reddit things that people are speculating on. I don't know exactly the truth. You're not going to find exactly the truth, but he did quit. That's what we know. Good luck in your adventure, man. Freeloader HS used 100 bits and says, "Firebat, can you check on Zalay and see if he can jump in on this party?" Can I check on Zalay? I will say, Freeloader HS told me to say hi to Zalay, and we'll see what happens, man. But, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I actually don't know. Alright, here we go. Alright. I told him. Just for you, Freeloader HS. I got you. Alright, this deck's working. Let's give it another go. I'm like way behind on these donations, man. There we go. Neto Crazy just used 15 bits and says, "Hot dogs can be a sandwich if they want to be, buddy." I agree. As well as the folks at Home Depot. The hot dogs outside Home Depot are fantastic. They really got it going on, man. Man of Cheese 575 used 1 bits and says, "What's your favorite kind of cheese, and did you use your Twitch Prime on Zalay?" I don't actually think I've used my Twitch Prime this month. My favorite kind of cheese, right off the cusp there, I would have to go with that brie cheese, right? Like there's that soft kind of cheese. It's usually for continental breakfasts in Europe. I think it's called brie. It's got like a rough outer kind of thing, and then it's like soft in the middle. Brie cheese is really good. I really enjoy it quite a lot. It's one of the softer cheeses. Conley used 68 bits and said, "A hot dog is a sandwich for sure, just different kind of sandwich." See, me and you get each other. We could hang out for sure, dude. Finals Funkalingo used 3 bits and says, "Drunk Firebat is a funny guy. Cheer 3. I'm glad you think so. I appreciate the support, man. Thank you for the bits. Hambone1229 says, "What's your spirit vegetable?" The vegetable that I most relate to out of all of the other vegetables. I want to say corn, but corn feels really mainstream. Asparagus is actually the most produced vegetable for the state that I live in. Asparagus is the most produced vegetable in the state of Michigan compared to any of the other 50 states. It's actually like a national thing here for us, which I don't even like asparagus, so I don't relate to that at all. But that was one of the trivia questions at tonight's trivia thing. I gotta say potatoes for sure. Potatoes my spirit vegetable. Gosh, I love potatoes. I could eat potatoes in 12 different ways. I love potatoes with cheese, man. Gosh, potatoes and cheese gotta be one of my favorite foods.
Reporting for duty.
You really just can't go wrong with potatoes. Potatoes are just the truth, to be honest with you. Like, who disagrees with potatoes? There's not even a single person that's gonna be against potatoes. Alright, there maybe be a few. But potatoes are fantastic. At least I think so.
Let me think.
Balboni99 just subscribed. Welcome back, hey Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Papa Ladema just subscribed. Welcome back, hey Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Semicolon P just subscribed. Welcome back, hey Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Icon Plast used 50 bits and says prismatic / spiteful / mech. Really long deck code. Alright, we'll give it a shot. I'm not against suggestions. 50 bits though for a suggestion. I'm kind of selling myself short, right? I don't want to sound cocky. Right? I'll do it. I should shut up. Look, guys, but all right, I can't actually copy and paste from this program. I'm gonna work on that later. Let me play this 5-drop. The 5-drop's clearly the play here. Maybe paste this in a notepad, maybe? I can't select just specifically the deck code. This program's the worst. I hate stream labels. I wish there was anything better to do this. Stream labels is just a terrible program. It's like, can you please just make selecting the text that people donate to me easier? I don't think that's a big deal. I don't know why they would make it difficult to select the text that people donate to you. But it like auto selects all of it or half of it, and it just messes it all up. And it just doesn't seem well made. Icon Plus just subscribed. Welcome back, 18 thing, man. Appreciate the support.
Here we go.
Luke Earther just used 4 bits and says, "Hey Firebat, I could finally catch one of your streams. By the way, how many beers are you? I'll try and catch up. Cheer 1." I had about 6 two-hearteds at the bar, and then I came back here, and now I'm 2 Coronas in. So I'm 6 two-hearteds and 2 Coronas. I'm supplementing with water, though. I don't want to get hungover tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm actually going on vacation, so I gotta be of pleasant mind, you know.
Here we go.
Two-hearteds though are decently, you know, alcoholic. The Coronas are basically water. Especially you get the Corona premiums, which are the low carb variant of Corona. Those are just strictly water. Which is what I'm rocking. I'm rocking the low carb. You know, watching my figure. Beach season. August. Gotta be careful. Kill Your Idol just used 200 bits and says, "Cheer 200, Firebat. Check out my temple-oriented Miracle Shuffle Rogue." I'm basically playing a temple-oriented Miracle Shuffle Rogue. And let me tell you, it loses to Paladin pretty hard. Prep fan. 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. Easy. Am I Canadian? I am not Canadian. I started drinking in Canada, though. That's the first place that I was legal to drink in. Because prior to esports, I lived at home. And then, I wanted to kind of pursue this whole esports things, and my parents at the time did not think it would be a wise decision. So I was kind of kicked out when I wanted this dream of esports, and then I moved in with a good friend of mine, Hosty. Not really that great of a friend of mine. I barely knew the guy, but became a good friend of mine. Hosty, you later knew him as Ghosty, but honestly, he's a nice guy, man. He's just trying his best. And then I lived with him for 2.5 years while I kind of pursued this whole esports thing. So I lived in Toronto. And then now whenever I drink, for some reason, everyone thinks I'm Canadian. Because that kind of comes out whenever I drink. Because I sort of assimilated that a little bit when I lived there for 3 years with Hosty while I was trying to pursue video gaming. Heroes of the Swarm, Hosty. Yeah, dude. Hosty's legit, man. Hosty's a really cool dude. I had nowhere else to go, and I would not be where I am in esports today if not for Hosty. Hosty let me live with him, man. Hosty gave me a place to live when I was coming up. Hosty is a really cool dude. Alright, let's try this other deck. I got a different deck on my clipboard. Also, like, Michigan already sounds basically like that accent. It's pretty close. Could you and Zalay do a big title fight like KSI versus Logan Paul? It'd be great for promoting Hearthstone. I don't want to fight Zalay. Zalay is a man that never gives up. And I'm a man that never gives up within reason. So, Zalay would destroy me in a fight. Not to mention, he's got like 30 pounds on me of pure muscle. I maybe have like an inch and a half of reach on him, right? Like, Soleil's not the tallest guy in the world, but 30 pounds of muscle easily makes up for an inch and a half of reach. Soleil would absolutely slaughter me. And Soleil doesn't quit. Soleil definitely is not a quitter. So I'm not going to fight Soleil. There's no way in hell. There's like 7 people in the world I wouldn't fight, and Soleil's one of them. That guy has no quit in him. He doesn't know the meaning of quit. And he knows the meaning of every other word. He's a smart cookie, but he's not about to give up. Inconspicuous _ is subscribed. Welcome to the Batcave team thing, man. Appreciate the support. Stefan DeJorup7 just used 15 bits and says, well, I lied. I know Crane, but nothing comes close to you, my man. Nah, dude, Crane's cool. Don't throw Crane under the bus. Hey, take your 15 bits back. You use 15 bits to flame Crane? Nah, go fuck yourself, man. Crane's cool. Don't flame Crane. I don't want your 15 bits to flame Crane. Man of Cheese 575 used 1 bit and says, have you ever met Kibler drunk and he's as much of a blast as you are drunk? Kibler is really, really fun drunk. Kibler's a really cool dude. One time, the one time I hung out with Kibler drunk, we were at some event, some sort of DreamHack event, and for some reason, I didn't have the badge to get into the Twitch-related party. No, it may have been Discord. Maybe this is why I hate Discord subconsciously. Alright, anyway, I don't hate Discord. I just mildly dislike them. I couldn't get into this party, and I was pretty hammered at the time, so conceptually it didn't make sense in my head. I was like, I know everyone in there, why am I not allowed in as well? And they were like, well, you don't have the right badge thing. And I was like, I'm wearing 17 different badges, please just let me in. And they're like, well, you got the 16 other badges for the other things, but not this specific thing. And then Kibler came up we were on a staircase at the time. And he came up halfway up the staircase, and he was like, oh, no, I know this guy is cool. And he tried to sneak me in, and they were just not happy. We actually got we got past the first set of guards, but the second set of guards looked suspicious, and they walkie-talkied, and we knew we were screwed. So we started walking faster after we saw the second set of guards walkie-talkie. So we're power walking up these stairs, and then they come, and they just... They surround us, you know, from both sides, and they shut me down, and they kick me out of this Discord party because they don't have the right permissions and whatnot. But Kibler was there the whole time, and he was trying to convince them, and he was doing, you know, the Kibler speeches as he does, and trying to finagle me in. So hey, Kibler's really cool, dude. We were both clearly just totally hammered at the time, and he tried his best to get me in, but he couldn't get me in. It was brutal. It was funny though. I had a really good time. Well, I didn't get in, but I had a really good time. And me and well as like 30 other people didn't get in because that party was ridiculous. So then we went to a local pub and had a better time. But Kibler tried his best. So Kibler's really cool at parties, man. Kibler's a fun drunk. I like hanging out with Kibler. Conley just subscribed. Welcome to the Batcave team thing, man. Appreciate the support. I am Quail just subscribed. Welcome to the Batcave team thing, man. Appreciate the support. Sprecken2468 just used 1 bit and says, any safe deck crafts right now in your opinion? Safe deck crafts. I would give it like a few more days at least before you just snap craft a whole deck. There's some legendaries that maybe you could vibe with, but a whole deck, I think it's too early for sure. I think it's too early. I'd give it a little bit of time. Give it a little bit of time. Malagos Druid, sure. But other than like Druid related decks, obviously just rip that. But other than that, I'm not seeing anything that's like you could feel very comfortable about crafting. Man of Cheese 575 uses 1 bit and says, I bought 95 bits and I am slowly bleeding them out to get you to say as much as possible, and I feel kind of bad because I want to contribute more money to one of my favorite HS streamers, but also I'm going with Zale's strat of liking money. No, I'm there with you, man. That's what I would do. I really enjoy money. I don't know if I don't enjoy money enough, though, to play ads on my stream. I think that's sellout as shit. I don't know. I just feel bad. I mean, everyone has ad block anyway, so what are you really doing? But I don't know. I don't know. Money's weird. Money's weird. I'm programmed because I love video games, and right, like, so video games teach you that money and resources and options is God, right? And then real life teaches you something a little different. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't even know, man. I don't want to go full wholesome on you guys, but you should spend more time with your family, man. Money's not the truth. Family is the truth. I swear. Me and my dad have the best of times. Me and my dad, at least once every 2 months, go to the Detroit Football Club game. We get hammered and we argue about who's going to make it to the moon first. And let me tell you, my dad's going to be on the first flight to the moon. And I'm going to be on the second flight out of just pure respect for the man. Family is the truth, man.
Someone called.
This hammer is actually just really dank for the situation. I don't know if I want a coin, though. I got a lot of good 5 options. I want to see the coin for the 5s, right? Easy coin 5 with this hand.
I wonder.
Ramba. Alright, what are we doing here? Coin 5? Yeah, we set this up. This is clear. This is the answer. This is the truth. Despicable Dreadlord's not real and will make it home. Don't Despicable Dreadlord me one time. Alright, I am really far behind on these subs and donations, and I apologize. Every time I start going into a story, though. Alright, where are we at? I always get into a story and then I lose my spot. We did I Am Quail. Thank you for subscribing, dude. I Am Quail. Appreciate the support. Alright, any safe crafts or whatever that. If you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? Simple question from Stanky Fresh for 100 bits. You're goddamn right I'd eat myself if I was a hot dog. That's just obvious. I don't even know. Clearly. Is that even a question? Would you not? Who's gonna be a hot dog and not eat themselves? That sounds like the ultimate purpose in life. Man of Cheese used 1 bit and says... Oh, I already read that. How did I read that but not read the if you're a hot dog question? Alright, Zankin Framed underscore 1380 used 1 bit and says, how many bits to get you to sell out and play my 100 deck with Meme Wagon? I don't know, man. It's more of a timing than a bit thing, right? When I get bored of this deck, I'm gonna need a new deck, and if you just hit it at that right moment, then we're there. What minion is your spirit minion? Spirit minion. The Firebat, right? I have to say Firebat. Like, it's not even a choice. I can't get away from it. The Firebat is supposed to be printed for me, so that's gotta be me. Is Firebat actually my spirit minion? I'm not actually totally sure. It's probably pretty close, right? Like, it's not a bad representation of my opinion. It's very smorky. I do like the smork decks generally. The Zooish style. Complete randomness. Used 1 bit and says tier 1 optimal potato. Question mark. Optimal potato. The optimal potato that I would enjoy. I like most forms of potato. This guy's getting slaughtered. Potato. Optimal. I really enjoy hash browns. Hash browns has got to be up there. Hash browns for sure. I think the hash browns is one of the most underrated forms of potato. Everyone jumps to French fry, right? They jump to French fry, and then the Canadian specialty. They, you know, you get the gravy and cheese curds on top of the French fries. I feel like it takes away from the potato at that point. I'm not into that as much, actually. It's too filling, right? It's too much. They gotta just calm down. Let's enjoy the potato. The chip is a classic, but the chip really shines with the dip, right? The dip has got to be a factor in that. And then when you factor no dip chip, that's when you run into issues there, and you're like, well, what am I really doing here? I think it's got to be the hash browns, but the hash browns only shines with the ketchup. You know, I mean, I think you can assume the butter's there. You butter fry the hash browns, like, right? Like, that happens. And then now the ketchup is what brings it out to the next level. You get some salt, pepper, ketchup on those bad boys. Salt and pepper is just assumed, right? Salt and pepper is assumed. I want to go hash browns. I do. I think I really do. I think it's maybe a very political stance. Oh, tater tots, though. That's another level, right? Tater tots. Hash browns with no ketchup is rough. Tater tots with no ketchup. Maybe just mashed. Mashed might be the best way to do potatoes plain, right? Mashed. Mashed is better with garlic, though. No garlic mashed? Are you really going to eat mashed potatoes with no garlic? No garlic, no gravy, mashed potatoes? What is that? At that point, is it much different than baby food? I don't know. I think you need the gravy there. You need gravy. You need gravy in mashed potatoes. You can't eat mashed potatoes without gravy. Vodka, the best potatoes. Alright, Twitch chat. Alright, Twitch chat. I'm gonna go hash browns. The hash browns is my first instinct, man. Hash browns is my first instinct. I'm gonna stay true to my gut instinct and say hash browns. A rough question. Finals Fuke Ingo says, here's a bit for baked potatoes, cheese, and butter. Shit, dude. That bit donation lined up with the other bit donation. Baked potatoes are really good. I like green onions, man. Baked potatoes with some green onions? Mmm. Oh, gosh. Green onions are good. That's a baked potato. Baked potatoes, bacon bits, green onions. I'm not a big fan of sour cream. Everyone goes to the sour cream. Sour cream is probably my least favorite part, but still just really good. Complete randomness use 1 bit and says optimal potatoes, just extending more potatoes. How many donations are about potatoes, I wonder? I don't know. I'm already talking about potatoes. Man of Cheese, 575. Of course there's cheese in the potatoes. He says, you like cheesy potatoes? Hit me up after the stream. Winky face. See, that could be something really sexual, but it's a risk you might be willing to take to get some good cheesy potatoes, right? Right? Like, that just might be worth it at the end of the day. There's a percent chance that ends horribly, but there's a percent chance you get some really good cheesy potatoes. You know? There's a percent chance. So it's like, what do you do there? I think it's a no-brainer. You snap call the cheesy potatoes and you just go in.
Job done.
Third time's the charm. Icon Plast. My music stopped, sorry. My phone does not like Spotify. I've dropped my phone too many times, it barely works. I gotta get a new one of these things. When's the new telephones come out? Whenever the new telephones come out, I need to get a new telephone. Mine's just the worst. It works like 25% of the time, and I consider that good enough. And I just rock with it. Icon Plast used 50 bits and says, Tell Silvas Savalas. Telly Savalas. Who's that? Was on the set of Kojak. Don't know what Kojak is either. One time when he forgot his mouthwash in his back pocket, then sat down in his chair, he stood up suddenly and yelled, "What was that?" Someone pointed and said, "It's a telescope." And he said, "It's a pain in my ass." I don't even know what that means, man. There's probably a meaning to this, and I have no idea what's happening. I do like telescopes, though. I had a toy growing up that would go, "It's a telescope." This is what the audible line was. It's from Bug's Life. It would always get stuck at the bottom of the toy box in the middle of the night, and then for some reason, in the middle of the night, the toy box would shift, and it would go, "It's a telescope." Just literally all night long. It would just be yelling, "It's a telescope." And then my dad would get super upset, and eventually he became so upset that sarcastically, whenever he opened presents, he would yell, "It's a telescope." Whenever, no matter what the present was, whatever the gift was. And it became such a staple in my family that to this day, whenever we open gifts, we all yell, "It's a telescope!" And it's never a telescope. And it makes me really happy. I really enjoy that whole process. And it's never a telescope. But it makes me so happy. Just because the toy always used to get stuck there. Man, we're gonna spiteful summoner some dino size on this fool. Zakanafin underscore 1380 used 50 bits and says, "Sell out and play my hunter list." Honestly, I think it's funny if I don't. Cube of Soup just resubscribed for 6 months in a row. Welcome back to Back Ave. Team Thing Man, appreciate the support. Man of Cheese just used 10 bits and says, "Remember that time you did all the dad jokes?" I do. I used to say a bunch of dad jokes. You know what happened, man? I said a bunch of dad jokes. Wholesome, family-friendly dad jokes. I tried to tweet one out every day. And multiple different communities attacked me and said that I was racist and all these other things, and just I at the end of the day, it was like, you know what, I'm done doing dad jokes. I can't do it anymore. People were misinterpreting the jokes and saying that I was trying to hurt people. So it's like, I think at this point we're causing more harm than good, and I just stopped. That's what happened with the dad jokes, man. For real, the Pokemon trading card game community attacked me, like, just people really got upset, and I was like, this isn't my goal, man. I don't want to upset anybody. So I stopped the dad jokes. The internet was very upset. All of them, I was just trying to say, you know, stupid, funny humor. Like, none of it was supposed to be offensive. It was unfortunate. I think if we get better data size next turn, maybe pave the way through the taunt. So yeah, I don't do that anymore. Because I don't want to upset anybody. Trigonometry used 100 bits and says, "You've never sounded more like someone from Michigan this very moment." Thanks, man. That's where I'm from, dude. I love some Michigan. Bean Dip 2483 used 100 bits and says, "I love Drunk Bat's accent." Thanks, man. I don't even think I have an accent, man. This is just how I talk. I'm not a big fan of beans, though. I eat them. Like, don't get me wrong. I eat beans all the time. My girlfriend really likes cooking beans. So I eat them because I don't want to upset her. But I'm not a big fan of beans. Definitely don't like beans at all. But I power through. So bean dip, a little bit rough for me. Grievant just resubscribed for 17 months in a row. Welcome back to the Batcave. Team Thing Man, appreciate the support. Mama Thana just resubscribed. Welcome to the Batcave. Team Thing Man, appreciate the support. Challenger Deep Blue just subscribed. Welcome to the Batcave. Team Thing Man, appreciate the support. Freeloader HS used 100 bits and says, "Okay, Firebat, let's see you do this while inebriated dogs 8 p.m. priest." We're not going to do that while inebriated. That's going to be just a... It might be kind of funny. I can't even handle Paladin at the moment. But if the 8 p.m. priest seems like it's going to be kind of rough, dude. That seems like you're trying to set me up for failure here with this one, Chief. Play 8 p.m. priest. Y'all crazy. Cool Guy Guac used 195 bits and says, "Here's a dumb elemental Exodia shaman." See, that sounds more my speed. I like dumb in the title. Dumb in the title seems like the deck that's my pace. I would love to be able to copy this. This program's the worst. I hate it. Okay. Let me extract this from a notepad. Alright, here we go. Dumb is my favorite adjective to describe a deck that I would play right now. There's a Hex in there. Zola the Gorgon. Blaze Caller. Does he say OTK in this? Exodia. There's an Exodia. There's an OTK in here, guys. Your buddy lives in Auburn Hills. Most of my cousins live in Auburn Hills. My cousins on my dad's side live in Auburn Hills. Stefan DeJorup 7 used 45 bits and says, "I'm not flaming Crane, brother." Crane's brother. I didn't know Crane had a brother. Crane's a marathon runner. You know that about Crane? I don't think he has a brother, though. I think he's an only child. Or at least he's very reserved about that fact. He says, "Just saying, I like you better. Crane's cool. Don't get me wrong." I don't know. It sounds like you're flaming him, man. Yeah. Come on, man. Why you gotta put negativity out in the world? Nah, Crane probably doesn't have a brother. I've talked to Crane a lot. I don't think he has a brother. Richmond 70441 used 1 bit and says, "Who are the 6 people you wouldn't fight tier 1? Admirable. Top of the list, right there. I would never fight Nathan Admirable Zamora. You know why? Because Nathan Admirable Zamora's got literally no quit in him. He is the definition of just an engine of power. Guy has lost over 100 pounds in like 6 months of time. He's become a Hearthstone caster when he wanted to be. He's designing his own card game part-time. The guy is just an engine of whatever he wants to do. And you talk to him, he's got that go fuck yourself kind of attitude where you're just like, no way. Nathan would destroy me. And he knows everything there is to know about boxing. You ask him about boxing trivia, he'll rattle off everything there is to know. The guy knows everything, man. There's no way. There's just no way. That is the... No one wants to fight that guy. I guarantee you that. He just seems feisty, right? He just seems angry. Like, he's... If you were playing rugby in a scrum, like, he's just gonna plow through anything, man. The guy is just vicious. Definitely not him. Picasso Sparks used 1 bit and says, did you grow up watching Canadian TV? Kids in Hole, cheer 1. I've not watched any Canadian TV. Unfortunately. It sounds like something that's pretty cool, but never did it. Kings of the Sam Squashes just hosted you for 1 viewer. Thank you, dude. How's it going, guy that's watching Kings of the Sam Squashes? The Alice Fuel Rocks used 5 bits and said cheer 1 5 times. Thanks for the cheers, man. Appreciate the support. Ultra Docs used 200 bits and says, thoughts on Heel Pally? I know it's trash, but I love it. Well, there you go. It's trash. But if you love that kind of, that breed of specific trash, then rock it, man. Make it happen. Anything's possible. Love what you love. Tell everyone else to screw themselves. Zach Nafine, 1380, used 2 bits and says AAECAR8G plus AIGOWKC4GK26 GLL7KGGAMM GQGXCAVCAT3SAUHIJAVLXAVD8RT2ARN4AGA equals cheer 1. Thanks for the donation, man. Appreciate the support. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Alright, let's charge up this Blaze Caller. Oh, Weedaloo just subscribed. Welcome back, Cave. Team Thingman. Appreciate the support. Kill Your Idol used 50 bits and says, have you ever been out to Bell's Brewery? It's a pretty good time. I have actually never been to Bell's Brewery, but I've drank a lot of beers from Bell's. I drank a bunch of True Hearteds tonight. That's a Bell's Brewery special. Zero Hone just subscribed. Welcome back, Ape Team Thingman. Appreciate the support. Puppy Crusher 44444 just subscribed. Hey man, don't crush puppies. I like puppies. But welcome to the Batcave Team Thingman. Just crush less puppies. Kenton has used 100 bits and says, what's your best dad story? I don't know, it's probably the telescope story. I don't know, or arguing about going to the moon. Those are my 2 probably best dad stories. I Send Cram just subscribed. Welcome back, Cave Team Thingman. Appreciate the support. Finals Funk Ingo used 1 bit and says, alright, Firebat. I'm using my last bit to say goodnight. I hope you're not too hungover tomorrow and have a good vacation. Thanks, man. Appreciate the support. I am going on vacation tomorrow. Just a heads up, guys. This is my last stream until Monday. I will not be streaming in the middle there. I'm going on vacation tomorrow. I'm going to Ohio. I'm going to Hocking Hills National Park to do a bunch of hiking and bonfires sort of stuff. Outdoors stuff. Camping. Going on a camping adventure. So I'm skipping work Friday. I'm taking Friday off to go camping. There's so many guys showing in my drones, man. Man of Cheese used 10 bits. Says it's 4 a.m. I want to go to bed. Could you please stop streaming so I could sleep? Thank you. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream. I'm getting kind of tired. Nanetos used 10 bits and says, do you like IPA beers? If so, what's your favorite? I don't know, man. I like all beers. I'm more of a fan of just like whatever's on draft and is the cheapest. I'm not super picky. Honestly, I'm more of a wine guy, but I'm also not a wine snob. I just think wine is a more efficient way to get hammered. Most of the time. It depends if you're at a restaurant or if you're bringing it yourself. I like the bring your own bottle, but that's considered very trashy in most parts of the world. But you know what? If I'm drinking, you know what? I'm trying to get trashy anyway, so they can go screw themselves, you know? I don't know. Yeah, it's the whole class thing.
Thrall versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine for Doomhammer.
I'm not very classy. I have limes in my Corona right now, but not because I'm classy, but because my girlfriend bought limes for the purpose of putting them in my Corona to celebrate the fact that I finished top 25 at the end of the month. And I am not about to disrespect her by not putting the goddamn limes in my Corona that she bought for the Coronas. And that would be super disrespectful not to use them. Otherwise, typically speaking, I'm gonna just jam it, you know? But if someone buys you limes to celebrate and buys you beers and says, put the limes in your beers, I'm not about to say no. I'm going to do that every time. The lime does make it 10 times. Whoops. The limes make it fizz more too. The limes do make it 10 times better, but you know, I'm not fancy enough to put the lime in it most of the time. I'm not really sure what this is for. The limes, you take the first sip, it always fizzes with the lime unless you set it down very gently. Oh, well, you better believe I ate that bean soup. I don't think anyone thinks I didn't eat that bean soup. I clearly ate the bean soup. Combo? This isn't a combo deck. Is it? There's no way there's a combo. Wait. We're against Zoo. Combos don't matter. Zoo's just the anti-fun deck. This is Spartan Scotty used 5 bits and says, thanks for the stream, you beautiful bat. Thanks, man. Appreciate the support. The Chowder Ed used 1 bit and says, why did the chicken cross the road? To tell the streamer he's wholesome. Aww. Thanks, man. I'm the streamer. Man of Cheese used a bit and says, what do you think Zalae's spirit minion is? Whew. Zalae's spirit minion. That's a tough one. Something that's very good, right? It's got to be very good. Not super fun. Just mildly fun. It's fun if you kind of tweak it in the right way. But most of the time, it's upsetting. Zalae's spirit minion is definitely most of the time quite upsetting. I want to say Ultimate Infestation, but it's not that good. He's very good, but like Ultimate Infestation's too good and too not fun. He's less good, more fun than Ultimate Infestation. Ultimate Stage is one of the best cards in the game, by the way. Zalea is clearly one of the best players in the game. Top 5. So I don't want to get this misconstrued. But... Spreading Plague? Okay, that's reason. Kalas... Ew, I hate Kalaseth. I like Zalea a lot. I don't like Kalaseth at all. Wow, I really hate this hand a lot. Something more... It's not Spreading Plague. Mana Worm. Mana Worm's never fun. When is Mana Worm ever fun? Fun Hearthstone cards. Leroy's sometimes fun. Hench Clan. No, Hench Clan is just boring. Zalae's not boring. Zalae's definitely not boring. Zalae's got a lot of character. He's never boring. I've never thought of Zalea as boring almost ever. He's a lot of character. Way more character than Hench Clan Thug. Alright, Druid cards are like... maybe it's gotta be a neutral. It's something very applicable to many situations. The personality is not class specific. Right. Doomsayer's kind of... Doomsayer's good. Cube would be for someone that's just like good in small doses. There's always not a small dose personality. There are people that I would say are more like a carnivorous cube. Spellbreaker, you need the right situation to be around that person. And Zalae's like a Lich King, man. He's pretty cool, dude. You hang out with him in whatever situation, it's pretty alright. Except he's gonna take it seriously every time. You've never seen Lich King in a meme deck. He's a Lich King, dude. You can put it in any deck and it probably makes it better. But most of the time there's a more... It's like the super tryhard option, right? Lich King is in tryhard decks. Slay's a Lich King. That's it, man. That's where it's at. Alright. Who's got a deck? Does any of you guys have a deck to play? A Hearthstone deck. Toaster. There we go. Alright, stop typing. Everyone stop typing so I can copy and paste Toaster's thing. Thank you. We got the Tiger Druid. Let's give it a go. Tiger Druid. Frosted Flakes. Tony the Tiger. We're Druid. We'll probably win a couple. Monty Droppings used 10 bits and says, Firebat just resubscribed for his 10 months anniversary in a row. Welcome back to the Batcave. Team Thing Man, appreciate the support. Thanks, Firebat. Welcome back to Team Thing Man, appreciate the support. Zeta700 used 1 bit and says, hash browns are inferior to tater tot. I disagree. I think hash browns stand up better without ketchup than tater tots do. I think it's close, though. I think it's close. I think it's worth a debate. But... both no ketchup, I'm gonna side with the hash browns every time. Ninja Waffle 14 used 2 bits and says scalloped potato hands down. Scalloped potatoes are good. They have those at the fancy steak restaurants and stuff. I can't make a scalloped potato. Dude, Admirable's there. Dude, what's up, Admirable? How's it going, dude? I was talking about how I didn't want to fight you earlier. I don't know if you were here for that. Orange just subscribed. Welcome back, Cave Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Dude, your Mally Druid is lit. Orange, keep up the good work, man. Keep winning stuff. Oh, how the turntables just subscribed. Welcome to the Batcave Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Wild Growth just entered the Batcave Team Thing, man. Appreciate your support. This should be a co-op stream, dude. I want to co-op with people, but I don't think... Does anyone want to co-op, man? I usually co-op with Zalay, but he told me he was grocery shopping. So he said, I don't want to co-op with you because I need to grocery shop. I'll co-op with Admirable, though. Me and Admirable, man, we'll take number 1 wild all day, day. I am also 35 minutes behind on donations. I'm trying to catch up, but I keep getting sidetracked. Monty Droppings used 10 bits and says, do you think there will be a viable Book of Spectres mage in this meta? I saw you running Minion Heavy Mage last night before you put in the big Spell Mage package. I think spells are too good in Mage. I think Book of Spectres is overrated for the current expansion. I would much rather play spells. So I'm not confident on Book of Spectres making a big impact. Also, Meteorologist is one of the worst cards I've ever seen, which discourages me from the package and the direction. Sabronis used 200 bits and says, thoughts on pesto mashed potatoes? I don't know. Every time I hear pesto, I think of Jimmy Pesto from Bob Burgers. So, that's clouding my vision. I love mashed potatoes, though. Mashed potatoes are one of my favorite things. I love mashed potatoes. I love truffle oil mixed in with very fine mashed potatoes. You know, food processed mashed potatoes with some truffle oil and maybe a little bit of garlic splashed in there. It really gets me going. I love gravy. God, I love gravy. Gravy mashed potatoes. Gravy just by itself, I would drink it as a beverage if that was socially acceptable. It's not. You can't get away with that. But if you could, I'd do it. Wait, you don't know what I do in my home. But, you know, mashed potatoes are fantastic. I love mashed potatoes. But standalone, I still have to side with hash browns, man. The poutine, whatever. Nah, hash browns I think are the standalone best way to eat a potato. With no added ingredients whatsoever. That's what I think. That's my opinion of the food. That's the conglomerate of information of all the foods I've eaten ever. It may be wrong. Alright, I lost my place. Kosher Cook used 50 bits and says, as a chef, Palme gratin is the pinnacle of potato. I don't know how to read that, nor do I know what it is. But I'll believe you. You sound official. You got chef in the name. Oh, you have cook in your name. Sounds smarter than me at this stuff. It sounds French is the way I'd probably go with that. It sounds good. I'd eat it. Put it in front of me. Let's go. Mail it to me. We'll see. Mail it to me and I'll compare it to local hash browns and we'll see what happens. Monix123 used 2 bits and says Tipsy Bat, best bat. I'm glad you think so, man. Some people very strongly disagree, and it's unfortunate. Hey, Warlord Canine. Ooh, Warlord Dogs, man. Used 1 bit and says Buffalo Chicken Mac and Cheese. I don't know what you're referencing to, but goddamn, I love me some mac and cheese, man. Buffalo chicken? Throw some mac and cheese and some buffalo chicken? I'm with you. I love it. Let's get together, let's hang out, let's eat some buffalo chicken with some macaroni and cheese in it. I'm down, dude. Get out of here. Silly 3-2. I don't know why I have bears in my deck. Oh, for the tigers. We're good, we're chilling. I am the birthday man. He's 1 bits and says, I remember the first time I ever got stoned. I found refrigerated mushy hash browns and ate that mess with my hands. That was the best potato I ever had. This guy gets it. But I'm so like behind the current topic of conversation. I apologize. I kept going on tangents, and now everyone's still talking about potatoes. We moved on from potatoes 30 minutes ago, guys. Benavis used 1 bits and says plain potato chips are heavily underrated. I agree. I think they're quite strong. They were definitely in my consideration compared to the hash browns for sure. I think they're definitely underrated. But gosh darn it if they're not better with some sour cream and onion dip. I don't know what this guy is doing, but I'm gonna tiger this fool and show him business. There's Zion just subscribed. Welcome to Batcave Team Thing Man. Appreciate the support. Chaos 248 just subscribed. Welcome to Batcave Team Thing Man. Appreciate the support. Tyler underscore P1 used 1 bit and says, currently, do you think your Tolkien Druid will be good enough that it sticks around as tier 1/2? If so, do you think that the current lists are a safe craft, or do you think the decks will change too much over the next weeks to not recommend crafting it? I think the Druid Shell is worth crafting. There will be a tier 1 Druid deck. I'm not sure which of the Druid decks is going to be the epitome of tier 1. But there will be many powerful Druid decks. I think there's no doubt in my mind about that. Which one, though, is a more difficult question to answer. I think, you know what? How much is the dust really burning a hole in your pocket? Just give it like 3 days and then reevaluate. I think in 3 days we'll have pretty close to what the meta is going to be if you research accurately, use HS replay data, look at the top streamers, whatnot. Just give it 3 more days, let the expansion be out for like a week, and then reevaluate. If the dust is tempting you that much already, maybe rip something, but I think most of the time it won't be too bad. Impossible Heights used 2 bits and says 2 nuns are in a bathtub. One says, where's the soap? The other says, yes it does, doesn't it?
Ooh, monsters behind you.
Where's the soap? Yes it does, doesn't it? Did I just die? Yeah, he had 10 cards left in his deck still. Stop squinting. Alright, let me just take my eyes out and put them back in a different way. Would that help? Beta Clash used 1 bit and said, talk more about your dad, it makes you happy. Here's Jonesy just subscribed. Welcome to the Batcave Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. I am like 100 donations behind. I'm gonna queue up. I have to use the washroom real quick, and then I'm gonna try and read these a little bit faster to try and catch up.
Malfurion versus Morgul!
I must protect the wild.
Admirable, do you want to come on stream, dude? Do you want to play while I just read stuff? I'm not really good at multitasking at the moment. He just needs a jar of pickles. Let me tell you about a jar of pickles, Rochelac. I actually grew cucumbers in my garden this year. And we ended up with like 75 plus cucumbers, which I don't know if you know what to do with 75 plus cucumbers. Knowing Twitch chat, you guys are going to say stick it up your butt. But it's an unreasonable answer to the problem of 75 cucumbers, so you end up turning a lot of them into pickles. So I now have like a ridiculous amount of pickles. So if anyone is interested, I would gladly sell you a large number of pickles. I have an absurd amount of pickles in my house. I don't have anywhere to put these pickles. I have no counter space for the, like, no cabinet or counter. Just nothing. There's nothing to do with this amount of pickles. There are way too many pickles, man. So I would appreciate it to maybe I just Amazon wholesale some pickles or something. Sell them at the farmer's market. I honestly might sell them at the farmer's market. A ridiculous number of pickles, dude. There's easily 300 pickles. Like, easily 300 pickles. I'm not sure anyone could possibly purchase the amount of pickles that I have after this season. Send pictures of your pickles. I might have to stop streaming and start selling pickles full time. It might be a reality that I'm faced with. That won't be on me. That'll be on the number of pickles. Why does this deck not play Spreading Plague? Who created this deck? Which one of you guys? Who makes a deck with no Spreading Plague? This is just a giant clown fiesta of a deck here. You're really gonna just be like, alright, let's make a druid deck, no Spreading Plague. Right, where were we at? Here's Johnny. Just subscribed. Welcome to the Batcave Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Noreen711 used 100 bits and says, what class have you been the most fun yet with this expansion? Also, loving the stream tonight. Glad you love the stream tonight, man. And that makes me happy. What class am I having the most fun with? Sorry that I am turning my music on midstream. My SIM card got disconnected when I stood up. My phone is a piece of shit. I drop it so often. It's so broken. It feels rude mid-question to look at my phone. I wasn't looking at my phone. I was trying to get the background music reacquainted with my eardrums. What class do you have the most fun with? The most fun with this expansion. It's a tough question. I really like Death Rattle Hunter stuff. The most fun, though? I don't know. I don't want to put a label on something this early, you know? It's brutal. What am I even drawing to? I can't even draw a Spreading Plague. What is life when you can't draw a Spreading Plague, right? Like, is there any meaning? I don't know. I'm into Hunter, man. I'm into Hunter. Man of Cheese used 5 bits and says, if you eat beans, you draw Keleseth. And he is right. If you do eat beans, you do draw Keleseth. This is probably relevant 31 minutes ago. The Johnny X9999 used 15 bits and says, enjoy a nickel and a dime. I will. Thank you very much. Thanks for your nickel and a dime. Whoever made this Druid deck, this Druid deck's not good.
I can see.
We don't run the Spreading Plague. I don't know if you knew that. Let's cut Hadronox and play Spreading Plague. And win in Fatigue with Astral Tigers. Why do we need Hadronox to help us win in Fatigue harder? Just run Spreading Plague, man. Spreading Plague's good. It's not new. Look at it. Boop. Done. Alright, let's play 2 copies of Ultimate Infestation first off. Card's broken. It's way better than all the other cards. I don't even know what this card is doing. I guess we're like trying to just do weird stuff with Umbra. If we just get rid of both of these, play Spreading Plague's 2 copies of Ultimate. I'm not even into this Umbra stuff. Maybe just cut the Umbra altogether, make it better against aggro, and put in like Wrath. You know, it's not as creative, but it'll get the job done, man. Wrath's good. Stops the vicious fledgling, stops aggro, cycles, you know, when you need it against control. It's tried and true, man. It's just a strong card. Exiams42 used 2 bits and says the Pokemon Pro who called you out, Igor Kosta, might get banned because of a cheating allegation and paying his opponent off in a big tournament. Hey, man. Don't flame anybody, dude. This is a wholesome channel. I don't really know Igor. I've never met him personally. But let's just not bring him up ever again. And I think that'll be the end of that. Thank you. Monty Droppings used 10 bits and says, Cheer 10, all hail the Brita pitcher. All hail Brita. Alakamazafa used 1 bit and said, nice randomness, bro. I don't know what that's in relation to, but I appreciate it. Thanks for your bet, man. Iravoli. Sounds like a really cool form of ravioli. Used 1 bit and says, hey, can you repeat that code? Sorry, just want to double check. I read a deck code out loud earlier, and that's in reference to that. Alright, Wild Growth. Welcome to Back 18 thing, man. Appreciate the support. Curious Bob used 5 bits and says, Firebat, I can't imagine you playing Control Warrior this hammered. You should do it. Well, if you can't imagine it, maybe I should do it, dude. I can't imagine me playing Control Warrior either. Complete Randomness used 1 bit and says, Hawking Hills is a good choice. Seems good. Guy's from Ohio. Thanks for the bit, man. Appreciate the support. I Am Birthday Man used 1 bit and says, hey, man, I'm from Ohio. I hope you enjoy your vacation. That guy's probably from Ohio, too. Thanks for the bit, man. Appreciate the support. I hope I do, too. Ultradox used 50 bits and says, I prefer cider to both beer and wine. Cool. Thanks for your bit, man. Appreciate the support. I hope you have a very enjoyable cider experience. I don't mind cider at all. I think cider is quite good. My telephone is the worst. 0 out of 10.
I'm fast and furious!
Belt Clash used 100 bits and says, what is the combo? I don't even think I'm playing the same deck as when you donated. The combo in this deck is, I don't know, Tigers? Lol. It's all I got, man. That's as far as it goes. It's it. A Warlord K9 used 100 bits and says, you handled that overflow like a world champ and I'm proud of you. That was when my beer overflowed because I put the lime in it and then took the first sip and then the lime kind of jostles at the beginning after the first sip and it always overflows unless you lower it slowly. I didn't lower it slowly at all. But I appreciate the support, man. Thank you for supporting my overflow. Now, the lime really does add a lot to the Coronas. Coronas without lime is much worse. Whoa. Almost misplayed. But we didn't. Let's fatigue this guy. Tato queued up and he's like, I'm gonna play some Control Warrior. It'll be fine. We'll beat up some aggro decks. It'll be sweet. And now he's versus Tiger Druid and he's rethinking every life decision he's ever had up until this moment. Have I tried Corona with a pickle in it? Yo, actually... some bread and butter pickles in a Corona might not be that bad. Right, like I'm not saying it's probably the best thing in the world, but has anybody tried it? Some bread and butter pickles in a Corona? That might not be, that's a flavor that my palate is like, maybe. That's a definite maybe. Yeah, I don't want to say no on it right away. Yo, bread and butter pickles in a Corona might be pretty good. I'm not saying dill. Dill pickles in a Corona obviously are terrible. But bread and butter pickles in a Corona might be okay. There's no way dill pickles work in a Corona. Like straight up, we can all agree no on that. But I'm interested, man. Bread and butter might be okay. Yeah, dill pickles on a burger are delicious, but you don't want dill pickles in your Corona. You clearly don't want a dill pickle in your Corona. At least I don't. Clearly, no one agrees. It's okay. Alright. Local IV used 2 bits and says bean soup, bean soup, bean soup, PogChamp 1. Dude, come over. We got some bean soup. I froze it. We got some frozen bean soup you might enjoy. Draw Keliseth, easy. I didn't eat all of it, so we froze some of it as leftovers. When we freeze thing in my household, it means we didn't really like it, we're not going to eat it, and then we're going to wait 3 weeks and throw it away later. Sebronis just used 100 bits and says, the alcohol lab at my college uses Corona to set the baseline for skunky flavor. Alright, cool. Sign me up. How do I sign up to be the baseline? I'm just messing. Oh yeah, bears. Luminous Monkey used 100 bits and says, you put the lime in the coconut and mix it all up. Sweet, dude. I'm glad I do that for you. What does that even mean? More tigers. Maximum tiger overload. You know what? Let's try that tiger. What is the combo in this deck? I don't understand why I run the twig. Literally no point. What does this twig do? What is its purpose? What are my thoughts on the leaked Asmodee nudes? Asmodee is a dude. I don't know. That's your thing. I'm not one to judge. Asmodee's a nice guy. He's got a green hat. He rocks the green hat really hard. I don't know. I've met him one time and he was a really swell dude. I would hang out with Asmodai. I think he's pretty cool. I don't think I'd want to see him naked particularly. But I'd understand if you did. He's a good streamer. I don't know if that adds to me wanting to see him naked or not. It kind of makes... Like, if someone's a good streamer, does that make you want to see him naked more? Like, it's just the same, right? Alright, the better the streamer, the more you want to see him naked? Are you sure? I don't know if that is true. I don't want to see Asmodai naked, but if it happens, I'm okay with it. You know? That's where I'm at with Asmodai. If it happens, you know what? It's chill. But if it doesn't happen, you know, it's not that bad. Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle ground spot with that. Y'all crazy. There's no way I'm gonna ever use this card correctly. Zach and Nafine underscore 1380 used 2 bits and says, I'm just happy you read the entire deck code out loud. Even if you don't play it, it's worth it just for you to read every single letter and syllable one at a time. LOL. Cheer 1. I'm glad I made you happy, man. Demon King HS used 5 bits and says, maybe Gul'dan? Question mark. Which probably would have been relevant 35 minutes ago. Slagger2 just subscribed. Welcome back, Ave Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Thick Nick 1115 just subscribed. Welcome back, Ave Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Man of Cheese just 1 bit and says, we get drunk Admirable too. Can we get Admirable drunk? Admirable, do you want to come on the stream, dude? I don't want to pressure him, you know? I don't want to put him in an awkward spot, but I'd love to stream with Admirable. But the thing is, I'm very narrow-minded right now. So if I'm hanging out with Admirable and I'm drunk, I am not going to be able to keep up with all the donations and stuff. I'm already 35 minutes behind. If Admirable's here, we're going to be going on a tangent. We're going to be going on a conversation. We're going to be talking about stuff, and I'm going to be completely sidetracked from all of your guys' messages. So I don't know if that's what you guys want. This guy is big as hell. But I would love to hang out with Admirable. Sounds like a good time. But I don't want to pressure him. See, I think he dipped, man. See, he says he's eating chicken and going to sleep soon. Which sounds very reasonable. I love me some fried chicken. Chicken Jack. Chicken's actually pretty healthy for you. Most of the time. Zlay will show up soon. I don't believe in that, man. Zlay's grocery shopping. He seems like a dedicated grocery shopper. Yeah, 7:30 a.m. call time tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow? What is he casting? Ooh. What are you casting, Admirable? What's the tournament that I need to watch at 7:30 a.m. tomorrow to get my daily fill of the Admirable action? Action Admirable! It should be called. That thing is big as hell. Why don't we run a Spellbreaker in our fatigue deck? Who made this garbage? Oh, we might be able to kill it. Oh, we can kill that. Hell yeah. Not even a problem. You bet your bottom dollar I'm killing that. Let's see you make a beast that big again. Why didn't I floop this turn? That was the floop turn for sure. Of all the turns that could have been the floop turn, it's probably that one. That was the turn. Oh, Twitch chat sees it before I even say it. You guys know. You guys are smart. Gathomp314 just subscribed. Welcome to back, Cave Team Thing Man. Appreciate the support. He likes pie. 314. Quote me when dog wins. Used 4 bits and says, "This is great. Glad to be here." I'm gonna quote you all the time, man. That quote's awesome. Aqua Miguel used 100 bits and says, "Cheer 100." Appreciate the support, man. Keep exploring the aqua. Find all the fishes. Icon Pass used 50 bits and says, "The only people who don't think drunk bet is the best bet are the fun police and the traffic police." Cheer 50. Thanks, man. Appreciate the support. I actually don't mind the police. I used to not be very happy with the police because I felt like they were overly strict for no reason and they kind of sucked because they kept giving me speeding tickets and stuff. But the last time I got a speeding ticket, I was going 95, which is an unreasonable speed limit to go. You shouldn't go. I was on the highway, and they actually wrote me up for 75 over, and I had a very mild ticket, and I was very excited and very happy with it. But the thing is, I was going back from my girlfriend's house, or my girlfriend's parents' house, and she was driving her Ford Focus, and I was driving my car, and she, you know, I was driving like a civilized, regular adult, just a normal person. I was going 70, the speed limit. I had cruise control on at the time at 70. Very applicable speed. I didn't want to upset anybody. It was fine. And then she passes me, you know, and blows by me, and then gives me the middle finger playfully as she blows by me. And, you know, the competitive nature of me kicks in, so then I have to blow by her, and then I blow by her, and it just so happens that when I speed by her to catch up, the cop's right there. And I explained the whole story to him. He's cool. Now me and him, you know, we hang out once every month or whatever. We get together, get some drinks. Part of the trivia team. Just some cops are cool, man. They're not all out to get you. They're just people too. At the end of the day, everyone's just people. But my original, you know, image with it was just like, darn it, they're out to get you. But, you know, he's just people. Gave the cop the pickles. Not my pickles, man. Those bread and butter pickles are good. I'm not giving them out that cheap. Are you kidding me? Those are some good bread and butter pickles. Y'all crazy if you think I give them out like that. What has this got on it? Summon 3 microbots? Now why would you do such a thing? I think fatigue is our arena of success. So I'm gonna chop this down.
For the wild.
Bread and butter pickles are poison. I don't know, I never got into dill pickles, man. Dill pickles, I like them on burgers, I like them with beef, but like, if there's a pickle that I'm gonna eat out of a jar with a fork, it's gonna be bread and butter every time. And now some of you are probably thinking, well, don't eat pickles out of a jar with a fork. And I like to have the option. You know, you probably get away with drawing this game and just play the cards.
Out of my jungle. Job's done.
Why does our fatigue deck have no Malfurion? Who made this deck, and why is there Floop Scoop over Malfurion? I just think it's odd to include that in your... And what is the Twig doing? Why is there Twig in your fatigue deck, dude?
I'm almost out of cards.
Oh, we've wrapped back around. The donations make sense, kind of, again. Rose Matt just subscribed. Welcome to Back Cave, Team Thing Man. Appreciate the support. Spin Brett to use 2 bits and says, last May I had so much putang I had to stick my balls in the freezer. Congratulations, man. Appreciate the support. Freeloader _HS used 1 bit and says, I'll barter some of your pickles for my blank. These are valuable pickles, man. Spin Brett used 1 bit and says, ever seen a grown man naked? Yes. Fudo Prime used 5 bits and says, seems good one 5 times. You should 100% print out a bunch of Rick Sanchez faces and sell those pickles as Pickle Ricks. These normies would be all over it, especially since those are authentic pickles. I don't even understand normies, man. I don't understand the word. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just weird. Normies means like people, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Non-internet folk, right? I don't even think I think I'm a normie, dude. I think I'm definitely a normie. By like I don't think I know that much about the internet, but is that a normie or am I just dumb? Like I don't know. Like I don't know that much about anything. Right? I don't know that much about anything, let alone enough about the internet to claim that I'm not a normie, that I claim that I know more about the internet than other people do? Why not both? Maybe I'm a dumb normie. You know, like it just seems arrogant to be just like other people are a normie and I'm a not. I don't know. I think those people are kind of dicks.
Out of cards. A minion with thought is in the way.
The beer is empty. This is the last one. I have like 4 bottles of wine and an entire cocktail bar. I wanted to try and get into making cocktails because I like drinking, but I didn't really know how to do it. I would just Google cocktail recipes and then, you know, make whatever my heart desired. And then you start dealing with people that call it mixology, and then you talk to them and you're like, God, I really want to do anything else with my life so I don't have to talk to you. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Is that bad? I'm gonna die. There's nothing we can do to stop it. Tato is too strong. I feel like we should win this matchup every time. But I did not. Man, I don't even want to play. I want to spectate other people playing. I don't even want to play myself. Like, I just want to watch people play is what I want to do right now. I just want to hang out, watch people play. Let's watch Death Star play. Death Star's cool, dude. I watched Death Star one time stream for 36 hours straight with no delay in the last 2 days of the season while getting Q-sniped every single game and not tilt. It blew my mind because he was getting clearly Q-sniped every game and he just didn't give a shit. He was just like, I love a hunter, I'm gonna keep queuing with no delay. And I think he finished top 25. And he was just like, yeah, I got Q-sniped every game, but who gives a shit? Hunter's sweet. Death Star's a swell gen. Man, Rexar is killing this guy. What's happening? Alright, we're looking at fatigue here, though. Top 10 legend, facing down fatigue. What do you do? Crack it, we're gonna brew with the boys, right? No, probably not. I finished. I'm almost ready to stream. Oi! Zlay just finished grocery shopping. What did you get? I'm interested. What did he get? What do you think Zlay grocery shops for? When I lived with Zlay, he actually just ate frozen veggies out of the bag, dude. Everyone thank Firebat's girlfriend for the limes. The limes are provided by my girlfriend. But actually, I wasn't paying attention, and if you look at this one, if you look closely, the sticker is in there. That's a misplay. That's a rough misplay, dude. Look at that. You can see that. What does it say on that? Oh, it's 4048 Susie. But yeah, dude, strong misplay, dude. This sticker is just right in there. That's an order lull for sure. Bottom right on that one, man. 27? No, he can't do 27. No. What's in the abominable bowman? Holy God, that's a lot of bowmans. There's a double moonfire waiting for him. One moonfire, come on. You don't got this. He's got both moonfires. I mean, he could just pop it off and then do starfire or whatever. He just rips another ultimate? No top 10 for you, buddy. The stickers and food are edible. Sure, I mean, anything's edible if you try hard enough. But I would rather not eat the sticker. So I think it's an order lull. Zalay wants to co-op. I'm gonna co-op with Zalay. I like Zalay. So I think co-oping with him is good. For me. I hope you agree. Whether or not, I mean, it's gonna happen. His stream is live. Hello?
Hey, buddy, what are we doing? Are you playing games? Am I playing games?
There is no way I'm playing games. I'm gonna host Zalay, guys. So everyone tune into Zalay's stream. I can't micromanage this. There's too much going on. I apologize about all the donations I missed. I'm about 45 minutes in behind in donations. I will read all of them Monday. So if you donated, tune back in Monday. I'll read them all at the beginning of the stream in order. So tune in Monday, and they'll be there waiting for you. They'll probably
You're not
make.
bailing on me though. You're gonna hang out.
I'm gonna hang out. I'm just not gonna read 45 minutes worth of donations on your stream.
Yeah.
Because-
I'm gonna have a drink with you. It's gonna be good.
Okay, cool. I've been drinking since 7 hours ago.
Okay. I've been drinking since 5 minutes ago.
All right, well you're almost caught up, man.
Yeah.
You're doing
yeah,
great.
I'm working on it. Yeah.
All
I'm
right,
drinking coffee with milk.
all right. That's very similar beverage. I'm gonna host
Yeah.
you. What is your Zalay HS?
That's it.
All right, I've hosted Zalay before and it didn't work. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah, it's never worked when I've hosted just Zalay, so it's tricky.
Yeah.
My mom's behind me.
I always like to host. I go to my following page and then I host somebody that I follow. And that
I
way,
know.
'cause